EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Williams to return. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, he had it on just long enough.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, D.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Rodgers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
54's Mike. Check.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
Chip.
Off the field. Let's get off the field.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Stay right. Easy.
Stay at home.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling, and mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first down. Keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Now Rodgers. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to down here.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Good work, boys. Let's
So
go.
they will accept the penalty and move forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Let's go.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Check. Hey, steamer.
Switch.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Cousins now completes it to the fullback Ham. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 34. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it. Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Watch the screen.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Nifty move. Runs through the contact. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Mike 50,
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Cousins got a man and he hits it in stride. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He connected on his first, this from 41. Bailey's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake. But how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Williams now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Oh, don't be scared. You smell that checkers drawn.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Hey, 25's the mic.
He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Watch the pass.
They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
A run there with Cook not going to be successful as he'll lose a couple of yards on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Hey, 25.
Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Here's Austin. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers going to throw. Slant to Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Green 18.
Pick it up, D. Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40.
On the counter, here's Jones. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good job.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 30.
To throw is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 56 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Running on first down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They run it again with Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Look at the big man rumble. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. I got one. Watch out. Lucky 48.
They try again with Cook. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Wide. 58, it's Mike. Blue Dan. Rose. Check.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Hey, yo.
They'll try and run it. A toss running left. Cook. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. So that one will be accepted.
Turnover, that's what we do. Other way, let's go.
Blue 58.
I got you. I got you. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Slant. Hey, check 26.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
88. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, just a deadly combination, and we see why right there.
And we've seen it develop over the years because when Davante Adams first joined the Packers, he had to earn the trust of the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He has it in a big way now. He'll throw it to him long, he'll throw it to him short, but he always expects a big play to result.
Adams, former second-round pick out of Fresno State, plays like a first-round pick in the NFL.
26.
Rodgers to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Right here.
To Hunt. 180.
51. Here we go, here we go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
To Hunt. 180.
51's the
Quaker Omaha.
I got him. 36, 36. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Wait to Hunt.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, alert 3.
2.
51's the mic.
What's that?
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. There's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen?
Can I ball? Can I chill? Can I stunt? Can I live on the play my fun? That bit smaller.